People last night were tuned in to The Bachelor because it was a pretty big night for the ABC series for New Mexicans because it was shot in Santa Fe. Here's the deal, though. It's getting some pretty mixed reviews this morning, and rightfully so. All right, so check this out. The deal was the city council in Santa Fe allotted $50,000 to bring production to our state's capital, shoot there, and feature Santa Fe in a very prominent light. The result was a little questionable in terms of what the Santa Fe City Council was expecting because it primarily focused on Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino, which is a beautiful casino.
Yeah.
I don't think the complaint is there because it really showed Buffalo Thunder in beautiful light. It showed Milwaukee, which was great, but it really didn't feature Santa Fe, which was the whole point of the City Council bringing them here. On top of that, boy, did they kept the tradition going that one of the 50 is missing, to borrow from New Mexico Magazine. We are a state. So here are some of the most notable things. First of all, they misspell Santa Fe. They spell it with an E at the end, Santa Fe. And you don't even really have to be from the state of New Mexico to know how to spell Santa Fe. The Santa Fe Railroad is pretty iconic. How do you do that, especially if you are a producer of a television series?
Why wouldn't you double check that?
Right, exactly. Fact check it. Someone, anywhere. A lot of the contestants thought the Land of Enchantment was a beach resort, and they were also thrilled that they were going out of the country.
Wow. And I get that a lot. When I went to Disney World in Florida, obviously, I went up and I was saying hi to Aladdin, and I told him where I was from, and he was like, "Oh, wow, you're a visitor from out of the country." And I was like, "No, Aladdin. Come on, Aladdin.
Come on, Aladdin.
We're a state. We're in the United States."
Yeah, absolutely. I had a similar thing happen when I was in Adams Morgan in Washington, D.C. And Adams Morgan is a very popular college area. So these are college students in Washington, D.C. I had so many people ask me, do we have running water?
Yeah.
Do we use pesos?
People think we live in teepees.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Do you hang out with the president? Because you live in Washington, D.C., so, you know, clearly you and the president are next door neighbors, right?
But it was, I mean, the footage that they showed how beautiful New Mexico is.
Exactly. The footage is great, and you know, it's not like they did a disservice. Now, the Santa Fe City Council, like I said, they were kind of hoping a little bit more prominence of the city itself, obviously to attract tourism. But Buffalo Thunder looked beautiful, Milwaukee looked beautiful, so it was a good representation. I think Santa Fe city councilors just wanted more bang for their buck.
Yeah,
so
but hey, just FYI, people outside of New Mexico, you don't need a passport to get here.
That's right. You can come on in. We're open. We're open for business, as they like to say.